Welcome to the Startable Vlog, the place where everyone can be an entrepreneur. I'm Nicole Dickens, the founder of Zoetica, where we help people start, launch, and scale their ideas for maximum impact. Now, the Startable community itself is all about igniting the entrepreneurial spirit by creating opportunities for those at the early stages of entrepreneurship to discover, then launch their ideas into the world. And y'all, I am never going to charge y'all to join. So we're moving further along in our Creating Capacity series, and we'll be talking about how to recruit your team. And I'm not talking about your working team, your startup team necessarily, but your support team. These are the people in your life who care about you. They champion you and want to see you reach your full potential, and or the people you're related to that you share living space with, or they depend upon you. And why the and or there? Because I live in the real world, guys. Not everyone we live with supports us. Not everyone to whom we're related have our backs. I mean, let's be honest. Yet if they depend on you, you need to help them understand the changes that are coming as you pursue entrepreneurship while keeping your day job. In many ways, you're giving folks a heads up as to how available to them you are going to be. This is a perfect opportunity to clean up those soul-sucking vampire relationships I've mentioned before. And it can be as simple as ghosting folks. You don't need to sit down and have a long conversation about why you're no longer available to the antics of every single time killer in your life. You don't need to do that for every single one of those, truly. Just stop responding to the text. Stop showing up. I'm giving you permission to ghost people, okay? Now, if this is your family or someone else who depends on you, of course, you're going to have longer conversations, plural, because no one likes change. So the first one's probably never going to be enough. And with your family, especially the family that depends on you, you need to recruit and convince and respect that it will take time for them to adjust. It just will. What you're doing is for their future as well. So get them on board with it and make them a part of the process as early as you can. Create space and room for them to explore with you. After all, if you can't convince your family, then how do you expect to convince a buyer, a user, an investor? You might as well start practicing at home first. So who is your support team? Of the people who depend upon you, how can they contribute to your successful entry into entrepreneurship? Because after all, this will affect them directly. When you figure that out, ask them for that support. The additional time you need, the things you like to change, and the responsibilities you need to shift to create the space. You don't get what you do not ask for, has been my experience. Ask for the help and support you need to do this up front. You may not get it initially. If entrepreneurs are anything, they are persistent. Practice that on that team you need now. Be sure to identify a few people who truly do have your back, believe you were made for more just like you do, and lean into those relationships for encouragement and support. And by all means, remember them when you hit it big. So, go out there and make your first pitch, folks. Get busy creating that team that's going to support you starting up. See you next time.